What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. One Piece 612. We left off with we had a complete Sun backstory, samurai ninja boy, in the man-made Devil's Fruit. Now, One Piece Patreon members, you guys haven't seen 611, so you guys haven't had any time to really give me some like insight without spoiling on the whole man-made Devil's Fruit thing. But that's where we left off. I thought that was a pretty big, I don't know if we want to say reveal or what you want to call it, just another plot, more lore. Had that him and Luffy forming a relationship. He's over there looking like a pink Shenron, summoning Nimbus clouds. We left off with that. Smoker was kind of giving Virgo that work a little bit. And then we left off with Zoro and I want to say Morena. That's why I can't keep remembering her name, because I keep thinking it's Morena from Hunter x Hunter manga. Monette. She is the Snow Logia. I don't know if they're just going to completely run the 1v1, if they're all going to kind of try to jump her. We'll see who ends up getting that moment. I don't know what these massive ice pick push pins, I don't even know where she got those from, because she didn't have them on her when she got here. That's where we left it off at, so let's see what we got. Okay, they're going at it. Robin got fucked up too. Zoro can handle himself. Y'all go get her. Trip them. I need Robin to put up a big trip line of hands so they fall. She's carrying that thing like a football. Oh, okay. I thought it was one massive candy. Fair enough. I'm waiting for just one more kid to finally like snap out of it, and then you kind of see them all. But that might take a moment or two, possibly. Are we recording? Yeah, we are. So they always had massive heads. I mean, massive heads. And he was saying, like, you know, spoilers, Attack on Titan, spoilers, Attack on Titan, spoilers, Attack on Titan. That you're on some, like, you have a limited time to be a giant type shit, you know? Is that reversible? Now his realization is starting to set in. He wants to go back and see his mother and father, too. Were they like the originals, those two? Yeah. First generation. Literally patient zeros. You know, that's got to make them feel great, too. I mean, it looks good on paper. Here's the thing, like, I don't expect to believe anything Caesar has to say. But he does a great job of being a proper piece of shit. He can really rally the masses. And the fact that it's Frieza's voice, like if I close my eyes, I just know he's scheming. And I do like it because sometimes it's hard to separate character, because you get typecast, like in Hollywood and things like that. It's hard to have a big somebody play other roles, and sometimes they never get bigger roles because if you're a director or producer, it's hard for the audience to get behind something that you're producing when somebody's used to seeing that. Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter, you know, you feel it in Tom Holland, Spider-Man. Like, you just feel like when a normal person sees it, they're like, ooh, Harry Potter, ooh, Spider-Man, ooh, Luke Skywalker. That even if they're in anything else, that's all they think of. So you try to want to remove that. I feel that same way in anime, because there's a good amount of voice actors that do different animes. Heroes, villains, kids, adults. So I say all that to say I do enjoy that Frieza's voice actor, who like is the ultimate piece of shit. Like, if you had just had like a Mount Rushmore of like evil or pieces of shit. Does Monette have a weakness for these kids at all, or is she still a piece of shit too? Yeah. Like, Frieza's face would be on there, Griffith's face would be on there, and I'd have to think about some other. So I'm glad that he is... It looks like Nami right there with the color. I'm glad that he's also an evil piece of shit in this show too. Because if he was some upstanding citizen, like maybe he's the samurai here that's looking for his son, I'd be like, no, that's just Frieza. Damn it. I wanted them to leave so Zoro could get the true 1v1. Why was he glowing purple? He sensed it. Was that hockey related? Like where she would show like that? I don't know. Strategic to pluck off the easy ones first? I don't know about that. I'd want to take down Zoro first, no? Oh god, here she goes. Power pole. It hit! Or it didn't hit, but it's like burning her nonetheless. Did it make contact, or did she do her Logia shit, but it still touched? I don't know what I just saw right there, to be honest. I can't tell if she pulled an Okaji and made a hole for it to go through, but the burning still burned the edges, or... It's hard to tell right there. Hold on, keep your head on a swivel, bro. They haven't got out of there yet. Oh shit. Alright, it looks like the 4 in this room are going to be responsible for facing her. But there's no way Homegirl can keep running with that candy, bro. She needs help. How dense is that fence? Oh shit. Putting her in the dome that she was with Luffy. And she literally over here has to physically hold Chopper. I was about to say, it's just, at the end of the day, it's just snow, you know? I feel like it's easier to, now I don't know what trick she has up her bag with the snow. Some of them might be more suited and harder to deal with than what Okaji could do. When it comes to just like knocking this shit down or cutting through it, denser, yeah, but I feel like I'd still rather deal with the snow. And I don't know if she has like an ice time on her. She had something similar because Luffy was freezing there when they fought. I would just rather deal with this. Now, granted, this is still a bitch to deal with. Naisu! Run! Literally get the hell out. Go, please. I want to see the 1v1, so just get the fuck out of there. Thanks. That's what I'm here for. This is what we buy tickets for. This is what we pay the $27.99 for the IMAX tickets. This is it. I don't know why I'm getting my hopes up like we're actually going to get a good fight. I will give them that. At least they treat the kids like respectful, kindly, with like semi-love and care. Whoa. Now, granted, there's still pieces of shit. Just because you kidnap me, but you treat me nice, but you like filled it with lies, you still kidnapped me at the end of it all. So it's still shitty. Thing is, he doesn't even know what he's doing here. Better hurry up and get out of there before he just like freaks out and they fall back down. I'm just waiting for them to run. Yep. Yep. I was waiting for them to run out. They're so far away. It looked so much closer than the previous shot that they just showed. Buddy? I think he's done. Not dead, but like he's... Luffy, you better... Are those things I can touch? Why even show me? I would have rather they kept them on the ground than showing me that shit just for them to fall back down. Yeah. Hey, he's awfully confident that that gas somehow won't find him too. Or that this entire place just won't blow. See, this is the room that reminded me that Momo walked into that got the accidental devil's root. We still haven't even addressed Sanji's slightly fractured shins. And then they're looking for us. Maybe they'll somehow get Luffy and his son out of there. It's just a lot of running. This arc has been a lot of running. Tons of running. Before we even got in here, it was tons of running. Continued to be tons of running, and it's still tons of running. Corpse donut. We splitting? I can't wait till we start getting into some more lore of Zoro's swords. Whatever that metal is. I know we've briefly touched it, but I don't remember. Try not to kill you. God, I hope he one-taps her. I didn't think I could beat you, but... What's happening? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Sanji's here, too. Damn it. I just wanted them to run the pure 1v1. The pure 1v1. No Sanji involvement. No sidekick swordsman girl. Now I'm going to have them going back and forth. Sanji yelling at Zoro. Zoro yelling at Sanji. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah. And hit their heads and die? Fair. Yeah, good. Let him chase after the girls. Take everybody with you. I need my pay-per-view 1v1. Shit. Not the opening Toei Animation soundtrack. That little bit of aura that he rebuilt up. Fighting Virgo and kind of throwing hands and even getting hits. He just lost it all again. He's back to 0. He's back to 0. I gave him a solid 7 because he was in the negatives. But you know what? We'll stop going negatives. We'll stop going negative, but you have to do so much harder to get off of 0 if you had chances that you could have fallen below. I'm moving him up to 7% after the Virgo fight. He's back to 0. He's back to 0, by the way. I think we mentioned this before. With Logia users, you can create, you know, you're not like Pyro from X-Men where you can only control it, you can't create it. You can create your own juices, snow, ice, fire, whatever. Can you control others of your same element? If she goes outside and it's snowing, does she get full-on control of that snow? If Okaji goes somewhere where there's ice, mountains, etc., whatever you want it to be, does he get free will of that snow? I mean, of that ice? Man is missing a chunk of his shoulder. What happened to your shoulder, brother? It's gone. Guys, just leave. Just leave. Sanji, you leading this group? Just gonna have him get plucked off? They keep getting plucked off. Where's the girl at? The swordsman. Swordswoman. Guys are just getting plucked. Absolutely plucked. Episode? Sink. Ooh, we made contact. Bloody contact, too. I don't want the 2v1. No, 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 no. I don't want that. Take your troops and leave. I want to see the pay-per-view matchup that I paid for. How the hell did y'all even do that? Was Frankie with you? No. I don't need them bonding over their swordsmanship. I just want Zoro to run the 1v1. Damn it. We're not going to get that. I know, I know. Alright, Sanji, take him and get out of here. So they can run the 2v1. Yeah, show them in the same shot at the same time. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dun 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 dun. To be continued. How dare you? I don't need your help. But she said what she said. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna get their moments. I'm just waiting to see, like... Because we've seen Luffy really go crazy since the time skip. You know, we saw what did he call the move? He had like the flaming fist with the hockey attached. I don't know, but we've seen him bust out like his armament and his Gatling and this and that and that. I feel like we've yet to see the others. The others have had their moments. Like they like Frankie's turning into Optimus Prime, and look what goodies Usopp has in his bag, and you know all this other shit. I feel like Luffy and Brook are really the only two that like holy shit. Like look what they've achieved. I'm waiting to get that from Zoro. I was hoping to get it here, but we're not gonna. And we still might get it, but it's not gonna hit the same as if he did it just in here solo. Nobody rooting him on. Nobody hoping he does XYZ. It's just a man in a room with his swords, handling business. Now we're probably not gonna get that here. Still could be. She could get slapped around and Zoro has to step in and really handle it, but we'll kind of leave it there and see. Nothing too crazy. Solid enough though. Luffy's further away from getting out of that trash pit at the end of the episode than he was at the start. So there's that as well. We'll leave it there and see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,